last month there was Sausage Awareness Week. So just to let you know that. The month before that, it was Pride.
Was that a joke, Sausage Awareness?
No, it was sausage. I can't remember what the terminology was. It was something like sausage.
Appreciation.
No, it's National Sausage Week.
No.
So there were various sausage events going on around the country. The month before that was Pride.
Yeah.
This month is, and I'm sure you'll be thrilled, is Islamophobia Awareness Month.
I'm aware of that.
I'm sure you've been moving in with your Islamophobia as a result.
I commented on Manchester City Council's infamous post on it that they had to then delete.
That's what I was going to talk about. So one of the DEI lesbian appointees,
I know, I've sat in meetings
which is Councillor Bev Craig.
When I knew her, she was a student accommodation liaison officer when I knew her.
What?
She used to sit in my meetings with me.
Student accommodation, and now she's leading the council.
Yes.
So the lovely Councillor Bev Craig, our DEI lesbian appointee, said, "This Islamophobia Awareness Month. It feels more important than ever to celebrate the contribution our Muslim communities make to the city. We will not tolerate hatred directed towards them or any communities from those seeking to sow division. This is a city where we stand together against prejudice and discrimination." Now, what did you respond to that with, Nick?
I can't remember now. It was something along the lines of, if the Islamists stopped killing us, we might treat ordinary Muslims a bit better. It was something like that.
So, as you quite rightly say, this tweet was taken down relatively quickly, and I believe it was taken down because the responses were so many, and they were similar to yours as well. And to me, this kind of just shows the level of how dislocated and distant these people are from real life and what people are actually.
It's a vacuous statement. It means nothing.
It means nothing.
So let's celebrate all the good things that the Muslim community has done for our city. Instead of saying that, tell us one of them.
Yes, yeah.
Good point. It's like when people go, "Oh, we need to thank the Windrush generation." Well, tell us one thing they did, because I don't know any of these.
It's like Calm with the Black Londoners thing, isn't it? Celebrate our Black Londoners and everything they've done for our community.
What?
Yeah. Yes.
So all these things, at least educate us. Tell us one thing they've done, because as far as I know, these groups have done virtually nothing.
Yeah.
And then just the blindness of, we had 22 people blown up round the corner from her office at the arena bombing.
Yeah. They're so clunky, aren't they? They're so ham-fisted in their approach. Yeah. So I'm in another WhatsApp group. I've been in. I go in various WhatsApp groups which tolerate me for a while, then throw me out. And this one I'm in at the moment, one of the contributors rewrote this basically, and I just thought it would be amusing for our listeners and for you to read it out. So he wrote, "This Islamophobia propaganda month." It feels more important than ever to lie to and gaslight the public about the contribution the Islamic Collective makes to our city. We will tolerate Islamic rape gangs, female genital mutilation, honour killings, child stabbings, the possession of ricin, and calls for the genocide of the Jews. For those speaking to speak the truth, we will mobilise GM police to arrest you, and then you will be fast-tracked in prison. This is a city where we all bury our heads in the sand, pretend all is right with Islam, and blindly step nearer to civil war." And I thought that was a really good statement.
Spot on.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Yeah.
If the Muslim community wants to impress me, create a protest, a demonstration, a march against something important.
Yes.
Against the rape gangs.
Yes.
Against the nutcases within your own community.
Against the Southport killings.
Yeah. Do something like that. But the Muslim community only protest when it involves other Muslims as the victims.
Yeah.
I would protest many things that have nothing to do with me because they're wrong. The Muslim community need to get off their asses and they need to start being part of this country, and it starts by holding people in their own communities to account and showing us all that they're holding them to account. Because every paedophile, rape gang, Muslim who's been sent to jail and then came out of jail and went back to their own communities was welcomed with open arms, who then lived in the same house, who had the same neighbours, who went back to the same mosque, and no one said anything to them.
Yeah, because within their culture, it's acceptable.
Yes.
That's the point.
Well,
We've talked about this before, though, about Islam and the tenets of Islam and what is acceptable and how
many Muslims who think all this is wrong.
Yeah.
They need to stop being pussies and stop being cowards, and they need to start vocalising that, yes, we're a Muslim community, but do you know what? Those ones are perverts and I wish they weren't Muslim.
Yeah.
And when they get to heaven, Muhammad and Allah's going to have a word with them, and they ain't going to heaven, they ain't going to paradise. I know quite a few Muslims.
I'm not sure that's the case, because I think Muhammad and Allah, a lot of these behaviours were part of the Quran and the Hadith as well. So I think you've got to be careful there.
No, but you can also point to things in the Bible, and you know people got murdered in the Bible by the prophets and stuff like that. So keep going back to the scripture, I think isn't the way. I know many Muslim people, I've grown up with them, I've some of them friends who are against all this.
Yes, but they may not understand what Islam is, though. That's the problem. That's part of it, I think. We and I have debated this before. I think you underestimate how fundamental the Islamic, for proper Muslims, how fundamental the religion is to them and how they have to adhere to it to the letter.
I get that. That's
You've said that Christianity was like that 100 years ago, but that doesn't matter because we're here now.
We're here now, and we have this problem of Islam in this country now because of immigration. Because we keep importing more backwards Muslims into the country who keep Islam in the 7th century. Now, if we can stop that, and the Muslims who are born here in the 3rd, 4th, 5th generation, if they're not being influenced and being kowtowed and being bullied by the new immigrants who are coming with the 7th century version of Islam, all that can change. I'm saying to those people who are 3rd, 4th, 5th generation, you need to pull your finger out. You need to speak up. You need to talk about what being a Muslim in the 21st century UK is, because we're sick of hearing the immigrants.
It's about being a Muslim in Britain, isn't it? What being a Muslim in Britain should mean, rather than be. That's the point, I think.
Did you enjoy that video? I think you did. Come on now, hit that bell, subscribe, comment. Let's build this channel. I need more followers. I need more subscribers. Be part of the journey. See you soon.